A figure stands 3 meters from a conference room door. Shoulders rotate backward 2 centimeters. Head tilts 4 degrees downward. Posture adjustment completes. No forward motion initiates. Eyes track the door handle. Blink rate increases from 12 to 19 per minute. Hands rest at sides. Fingers flex once, then still. The door remains closed. No sound from inside registers. Respiratory pattern shifts. Inhalation extends from 3 seconds to 4.2. Exhalation maintains at 2.8. Respiratory rhythm stabilizes at this altered rate. Skin temperature at palm surfaces drops 0.3 Celsius. Micro adjustments continue. Weight transfers from left foot to right. Balance recalibrates. Stance widens by 6 centimeters. The figure does not advance. Ambient noise recorded at 42 decibels. Footsteps approach from corridor behind. The figure rotates head 11 degrees toward sound source. Gaze duration 1.4 seconds. Head returns to forward position. No verbal exchange occurs. The approaching individual passes without acknowledgement. Distance maintained 2.1 meters. Time elapsed 47 seconds. Position unchanged from initial stance. Distance to door still 3 meters.
Internal processing occurs without external markers. No vocalization detected. Lips remain sealed. Jaw tension increases measurably. Temporal muscle activation recorded via micro-movement. No audible output. The rehearsal is silent and invisible. A phrase forms internally. Word selection begins. Alternatives are weighed without speech. Cadence is tested in neural pathways only. Emphasis shifts are considered. Pause placements are revised. Sentence structure undergoes modification. All operations remain subvocal. The external observer detects zero linguistic activity. Eye movement suggests cognitive load. Gaze unfocuses. Pupil dilation increases by 0.8 millimeters. Visual input processing reduces. Attention redirects inward. The corridor becomes peripheral. The door becomes secondary. Internal narrative dominates sensory priority. 3 iterations of a greeting sequence occur. Each variation differs in opening word choice and tonal projection. None are spoken. Time cost per iteration 8 to 12 seconds. Total rehearsal window 29 seconds. Output during this interval, silence. The corridor remains empty. The door stays closed.
At second 76, the door opens. An individual exits. Eye contact potential exists for 0.9 seconds. The rehearsed figure does not initiate speech. The exiting individual walks past. No exchange takes place. The prepared sequence remains unuttered. Door swings closed. Mechanical hinge sound registers. Click of latch audible. The moment passes. Preparation yielded no deployment. Energy expenditure neural only. Caloric cost of rehearsal unmeasured but non-zero. Social outcome null interaction. The figure remains stationary. Posture holds prior calibration. Breathing pattern sustains altered rate. A second cycle begins. New scenario formulation initiates. Predictive modeling resumes. The next potential interaction is pre-constructed. 15 seconds elapse. Another door down the corridor opens. Different individual emerges. Distance 8 meters. Trajectory divergent. No intersection probability. The figure does not rehearse this time. The individual passes out of range. No verbal exchange was possible. Third door remains closed. The figure still stands 3 meters away. Time since initial position, 2 minutes 11 seconds.
The variable isolated is not the speech itself. It is the gap between stimulus detection and response initiation. Stimulus, door opens. Detection, immediate. Response, delayed by internal sequence execution. The delay is the trace. Observable, eyes fixate on door. Duration, ongoing. Internal activity, unobservable but inferred from delay. The delay widens with each iteration. First greeting rehearsal, 8 seconds. Second, 12 seconds. Third, 15 seconds. Delay escalated detected. The latency grows. No external demand for this process exists. The door does not require preparation. The greeting does not require perfection. The interaction does not require optimization. Yet the cycle persists. Input, potential social stimulus. Output, deferred action and internal revision. The pattern is not the content of rehearsed speech. The pattern is the presence of rehearsal. The observable is the pause. The measurable is the duration of non-action before action. The traced variable is preemptive calibration latency. Time standing in position now exceeds 3 minutes. The door has not opened again. A message notification appears on a device screen. Timestamp 14:23. Message length 42 characters. Read receipt is enabled. The message requests immediate call. The recipient reads the message. Comprehension is instant. The request is clear. Eyes fixate on the call icon. Finger hovers above the screen. Contact pressure 0. No tap executes. Internal dialogue initiates. Phrase construction begins. Opening statement is drafted mentally. Revision occurs. Alternate phrasing is tested. Vocal tone is previewed internally. Breathing is adjusted preemptively for speech. All preparation is subvocal. 12 seconds pass. The call icon remains untapped. A second internal draft is generated. This version includes apologetic preamble. Word count increases from 9 to 16. Cadence is recalibrated. Pause distribution is rehearsed. 26 seconds pass. Finger still hovers. No call has been placed. A third iteration begins. This draft removes the apology.
Word count reduces to 11. Emphasis shifts to factual report. Tone projections are recalculated. 41 seconds since message received. The call icon is still not pressed. Fourth iteration initiates. Opening now includes context setting phrase. Duration estimate 23 seconds of speech. All of it pre-formed, 0 of it vocalized. At 58 seconds, the call button is tapped. Dial tone begins. Ring count 1, 2, 3. The call connects.
The voice on the line speaks first. Question asked. Duration 4 seconds. The prepared response exists fully formed. Delivery should be immediate, yet a gap appears. Half a second, 1 full second, 1.4 seconds. Silence from the recipient. The internal script is being re-reviewed. The prepared words undergo final scan. Modification is considered. The pause extends. 2.1 seconds of silence. The other voice prompts, "Hello." The recipient begins. The rehearsed phrase is deployed. Word accuracy high. Fluency compromised by the delay. The opening sounds slightly asynchronous. Midway through the second sentence, a deviation occurs. The prepared script diverges from the spoken output. Real-time adjustment happens. A word is substituted. The internal draft is revised during vocalization. This creates micro-pauses within the speech itself. Total call duration, 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Of this, 1 minute, 12 seconds is the recipient speaking. 2 minutes, 41 seconds is listening. 25 seconds is dead air, distributed across 17 separate pauses. Each pause, internal rescripting in progress. Call ends. No follow-up required. The task is complete. Energy cost elevated. Cognitive load high. Outcome, functional exchange achieved. Baseline latency for unrehearsed speech, 0.4 to 0.7 seconds. Gap cost, 2.5 seconds per exchange.
A door opens at a different location. Same behavioral scenario. Same conference room context. Different individual. This figure is 2.4 meters from the door. The door swings inward. An occupant becomes visible. Eye contact is made. The figure steps forward immediately. No posture calibration occurs. No shoulder adjustment. No preparatory breathing cycle. Forward motion initiates within 0.3 seconds of door opening. Verbal greeting begins. Word choice, standard. Tone, neutral. Duration, 2.1 seconds. No internal rehearsal detected. No pre-scripting latency. No subvocal iteration. The phrase is produced in real time upon stimulus detection. The occupant responds. Exchange proceeds. Turn-taking cadence, smooth. Average latency per turn, 0.6 seconds. Total interaction duration, 1 minute, 4 seconds. Dead air, 3.2 seconds total across interaction. Task completion, same as prior scenario. Energy cost, baseline. Cognitive load, standard. The figure enters the conference room. Door closes behind. No post-interaction processing loop observed. No retrospective revision of word choices. The event is complete upon conclusion of speech. No residual rehearsal activity. Efficiency comparison. Time from door opening to entry completion. Rehearsed figure, 3 minutes 27 seconds. Unrehearsed figure, 1 minute 18 seconds. Time differential, 2 minutes 9 seconds. Both individuals entered the room. Both completed the greeting exchange. Outcome, functionally identical.
The rehearsal window expands. Second-level recursion appears. The figure now rehearses the rehearsal itself. Meta-preparation is observed. The internal script for pre-interaction calibration is now itself preformed. A loop within a loop. Pre-meeting preparation begins 40 minutes before the event. Scenarios are constructed. Potential conversational branches are mapped. Responses are drafted for questions not yet asked. Counter-responses are prepared for replies not yet given. 3-level recursion. Preparation for interaction. Time cost scales exponentially. Initial rehearsal for a greeting, 8 seconds. Rehearsal for a call, 58 seconds. Rehearsal for a meeting, 40 minutes. Rehearsal for a high-stakes presentation, 6 hours across 3 days. The latency between stimulus and response grows from seconds to hours to days. Observable consequence, meeting invitations receive delayed confirmations. Average response time increases from 12 minutes to 4 hours. Some confirmations are sent, then revised, then resent with modified wording. Revision count per simple confirmation, 3.4 on average. Hands lift toward keyboard. Fingers begin to type a response. Motion halts mid-keystroke. The phrase is reconsidered. Typing stops. Cursor blinks. No text is entered. Internal revision occurs. Typing resumes. 3 characters appear. Motion stops again. Backspace deletes the characters. Small syllables form at the edge of vocalization. I'll. The fragment cuts off. It echoes faintly in the cognitive loop. The phrase is never completed. It registers as a perceptual error. The speaker resets. Silence follows. Low hum of HVAC system continues in the background. Air circulation maintains at constant level. The hum drops out abruptly. A brief silence follows. The system operates within tolerances. No external failure is detected. The delay is internal only. The latency is self-imposed. The calibration loop runs without halt. The record ends with rehearsal active and output pending.